I'm live in the studio with Devine.
Thank you for that intro.
Thanks, love. Thank you, my dear. Firstly, welcome to the show. How are you doing? I know the weather.
I'm great. I know I'm into the weather. It's been too hot, I think.
I hear you though. It has been a bit humid, isn't it?
Yeah, I had a good night's sleep last night for the first time in weeks. So
it was well overdue. It was well overdue. And we were just talking briefly because it's quite an exciting time because you're from Newcastle.
Yes.
You can appreciate a lass like Amber winning Love Island.
Amber, yes. I love you so much. I'm so buzzing about last night. I woke up this morning feeling like we won the World Cup. It was so good.
I don't blame you. Like, I was rooting for her, but I was shocked. Did you expect her to win?
I don't know. I think closer to the final I did because I saw how much love Newcastle get. They had like a full party at the quayside. Like, and Newcastle go in. Like, if you look back at other reality TV shows, Geordies always win.
That's actually true, actually. Oh my gosh, yes.
So, should have seen it coming.
Next time I'm gambling, I'm doing a bet or something. Do you know what I mean? Take a little bit of money home. Now, it's a very special time for you because your single, Naked Alone, is out right now.
Yes.
It's doing extremely well. I have to ask you, like, because we're talking about being naked and alone, what is your favourite thing to do while you're alone?
I don't know if I can say something. I'm joking. No, my favorite thing to do when I'm alone, it probably is like put music on and blast it and and dance around and often naked.
I hear you.
Or eat. I don't know.
I feel like I'm relating to this.
Yeah.
It's either one or two, naked or eating, one of the two. Do you know what I mean? Now, like I said, 1 million plays.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Are you proud? Like,
I'm buzzing. The response to this song has been crazy. I feel like it's the one that is kind of like reached the most like different people as well. Like that my other tunes have kind of always been focused to like teenagers, I guess, younger people, and I feel like so many more people are into this song, which is really, really cool.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I think it's relatable. I feel like we all like to be naked alone at some point.
Everyone's been lonely, wanting someone to cuddle.
More than once.
Yeah.
More than once per son, do you know what I mean? Now, there's one song that I feel like I really, really connect to, and it's so mad because I don't know how much you can see from the stage perspective, but because I was in the crowd at the Great Escape Festival, you performed a song called Daughter, right? And oh gosh, it's such a touching song because I literally saw like couples in front just embracing their partners and stuff. So cute. And I was just like, yo, you're gonna make me cry. Don't. It's such a beautiful song. And it's such a very, very special song because it's a really like true and real experience for you.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? How was that thought process writing such like a hurtful and hard experience and then putting it to paper and then actually performing it?
Yeah, it's crazy because the experience that I wrote about in that song happened to me when I was like 17. It was like my first ever love. It was like the first time I'd ever been in love, and all that happened. And yeah, I kind of just left it. I didn't want to write about it for so long, and then after a few years living in London, I was reflecting on stuff that I'd been through, and I thought, you know what, I think a lot of people would love to hear this and would appreciate it. And I know that when I was like 15 and was struggling to come to terms with who I was, I would have really, really appreciated that from an artist to be so honest. So yeah, that came about, and it was actually the easiest thing to write ever. It came out within like 20 minutes, the lyrics.
What?
because I just knew the story. Like the story was my story. So but I love playing that live. It's such a moment in the set. I love it.
It's quite beautiful actually because when you look back on your journey, you've been doing this for like a few years now. What has been like a highlight for you that you was just like, wow, I've done this, like this has happened?
I think probably the first show, the one I did in Newcastle, because I'd been releasing music for like 2 years and I'd never done a show before.
Wow.
So I knew that like, you know, my music was out there and people loved my music, but I think it's completely different once it's right in front of you, once the fans are in front of you and singing every word back to you. I was so terrified. I was bricking it before I came on, and as soon as I came on, everyone was just singing along to all the words, and I felt like it was just the best feeling in the world. Yeah, it was so good.
It's amazing because I feel like when you watch your journey, you've had such a beautiful journey where it's very your fans that connect with you because you write like lyrics that are realistic and it's real to everyone. What, as like you've been named a Brit pop star to watch. Yeah. What's one song or one genre that no one would expect you to listen to?
Oh man,
one song. It could be any song.
I listen to so much music. I always say that like if you want to be a songwriter, that would be my one piece of advice to you is like listen to everything because you don't know where inspiration's going to come from. Like if you're making pop music, my advice would be don't like before you listen to pop music, listen to everything else first because that's how you're going to make it interesting. But one genre.
Your
Probably
hidden gem.
growing up, I used to, when I was like really young, I used to listen to like punk music, like
Yes!
proper, like
remember
Sex
this.
Pistols and The Clash
Yes!
and like Undertones and
Legends.
stuff. So, which is like pretty weird. I mean, I don't know if anyone can like spot any of their influences in my music, but yeah, that's probably surprising to people. I don't know.
The Sex Pistols. There you go. Yeah, you heard it first. Exclusive.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't have tickets to her show, you better go get some, all right? It's happening in November in London, and I'm just super excited for you, my dear.
Thank you so much. I really
If you
appreciate
can
it.
go, honestly, guys, go. It's such a magical experience. I'm so enchanted, and I'm so glad to have you here.
Thank
After
you.
all
Thanks
these
for all
weeks
the
of support.
support.
Anytime, my love. Can we show some love to Devine in the studio? Now, we're going to get into the song that me and you just chatted about, Daughter.
Yeah.
Such a beautiful song. Let's get into it, man.
Great.